You're watching Metallica Mania, and I'm back with day 11 of the classics. My opinion, classics. I look at what has been popular with metal over the years and what's inspired a lot of different bands nowadays, and other bands that, well, would fall on this list for inspiring the nowadays bands. But this one is a 90s release. I wanted to do a power metal album for this thing that I'm doing, so I went with Stratovarius Dreamspace because I had to listen to it anyways because I was CD testing it, because I just picked up a copy of it, and I don't get the hate behind this album at all. A lot of people say this is the worst Stratovarius album, and I gotta say that I haven't really listened to any of the other ones except like Fourth Dimension and Episode. But I can say this is probably not their worst album. By far, probably not their worst. This is probably better than like almost 100,000 bands' albums that have come out. That it's better than most shit that bands release. Even the starting song, Chasing Shadows, is fantastic. The Fourth Reich is fantastic of a song as well. Eyes of the World, fantastic. Another good song. All these songs are good. You got Hold On to Your Dream, Magic Carpet Ride, that's one of my favorites. We Are the Future, another one of my favorites. Tears of Ice, Dreamspace, Reign of Terror, Thin Ice, Atlantis, Abyss, Shattered, and Wings of Tomorrow. Wings of Tomorrow probably be my least favorite on the album, but it's a great song to end the album with. Overall, a fantastic album. There's definitely no flaws with this album, in my opinion. In my opinion only, because a lot of other people hate this album. But yeah, I don't see why people would hate this album. The vocals are really high pitched, like really high up there with vocal range. And yeah, it definitely hits where power metal is supposed to hit. It's fast and it's aggressive and can be laid back when it needs to be. The guitars are really loud and the vocals are really loud as well, and they kind of differentiate when the parts are necessary. I think it's fantastic. I definitely like this album. It would probably fall under perfect, because, well, every classic album, in my opinion, is mostly perfect. You really can't look at a classic album from a band that is well recognized, or you like all the songs from it and just downgrade it for no reason whatsoever. If it's perfect all the way through and you like every song on it and there's nothing like wrong remotely, give it a 2. Give it a perfect score. That's how I rate things on this channel. I rate it if I like all the songs. If I like all the songs on a record, it's getting a perfect score. So yeah, that's what I think of Dreamspace by Stratovarius. I think it's a fantastic album, and it doesn't deserve the hate it gets. Maybe it is maybe it is their worst album, but maybe they've jumped the consistency that most bands have done. Like, most bands have a few albums that don't hit as well. And what I've heard of Stratovarius is, goddamn, mostly every single album I've listened to by Stratovarius has been perfect. Like, I just love this band so much. For the ones I've listened to their first album, Fourth Dimension, Dreamspace, and Episode. I'm trying to listen to there's one that's not on Spotify, and I've been trying to find a CD for it, but it's so freaking hard to find a CD for it. So that's what I think of Stratovarius. Dio rankings coming up soon. I got through 4 of their albums, and I got a lot more to go, so I'm going to leave the video here because, well, I don't want to keep going. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Tell me if you're here from TikTok, because I definitely need to know that to see if TikTok's actually working. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So, peace.